There are times where like you just got to set it down and walk away.
You perform at a very high level day in and day out. How do you deal with the weight and the stress that comes along with, not only the volume of deals that get pushed through this team, but the impact that each one takes on you individually, because they all have their challenges, they're all unique in their own way. They all have their effect, and especially when there's so many of them at a single time. How do you think you deal with that?
It's a challenge. I mean, it's a challenge for you. It's a challenge for all of us, especially, you watch $1 million listings on TV and all these guys are doing is arguing about, whether it's a full fee or a full fee plus. And in reality, that's not the case.
Right.
This is a hard business. It's a stressful business. There's a lot of components and, it's not built for everybody because in your mind, you have to be able to, conceptually, at one deal you're just starting, another deal you're in the middle, another deal you're at the very end, and you're just intertwined all day long, picking them up, starting them, stopping them. Some blow apart, some you drag to the finish line, and right at the end they blow apart, and then others that you have no chance of making get made before you can even put the file down. So, personally,
sounds intense.
Biggest thing I try to do is you just can't take it personally. Mm-hmm. Like I have, tenant rep brokers or people call me up all the time and been like, they're already apologizing for the offer their client's making or something they submitted. And like, I always question, I'm like, why are you apologizing? Like, even that offer is a big number. I mean, these people are offering a lot, millions, tens of millions of dollars for properties and signing up for multi-year lease agreements. We're talking large sums of money. And, they're apologizing, and I just don't understand, you shouldn't apologize, you shouldn't take it personally. They're looking out for their client's best interest. In return, I've got to look out for my client's best interest.
Right.
So, one of the first thing is I don't take it personally. Second thing is, there are times where, you just got to set it down and walk away. Mm-hmm. It sounds kind of elementary, but I'll go home and walk my dog around the block and leave my phone at home, and I'll just go home and just rethink about, a deal or a strategy or something like that. And then, we see it, you see it, this business, all businesses, and especially today, and this isn't like a health announcement, but you've got to take care of yourself. People think I'm absolutely crazy. I wake up at 4:45 in the morning every day.
It's true.
Even on the weekends. Well, I might sleep in a little bit on the weekends, but I wake up at 4:45 because from 5 to 6 a.m., that's my hour of the day. I don't work. I don't have my dog. I don't have my wife. I don't have my kids. Not that I don't want them around. I love them, but that's the hour that's Tom's time, and I go exercise for an hour.
Right.
And then I come back at 6 a.m., and the rest of the day I'm with the family or working or doing something like that. But I feel like whether it's golfing or fishing or whatever, aerobics, yoga, whatever you like to do, you've got to go find 45 minutes, an hour of the day to yourself. It helps you process your thoughts. And I don't think you're being fair to your significant other, your husband, your wife, your kids, if you don't go take time to kind of let the pressure out of the system and reset yourself, because you can't come ripping through the door high stress, because at home, it's not their fault what happened to you at work today.
Of course.
And you got to be able to kind of drop that one hat and pick up the other one.
Yeah, it really is true that sometimes you do your best thinking when you're outside of the business and you take a minute. Some people leave town, I'll go once a quarter to Chicago and work on my business, and you have your own strategy for that. Everyone has their own way to do it, and that's perfectly fine, but I think that's some excellent advice.
You're the one who taught me that, it was a great skill set you taught me, is that you've got to go take time off and think about it, without distractions. And then you're one of the best at it. You got to go out and talk to people who aren't in your business about the stresses you have, the issues you're facing, and the stuff like that, because anybody in your business just gives you the tilted answer that they know you want.
Right.
Someone who doesn't understand your business sometimes is the best at helping you work through those stressful situations, or talk you through a deal, or talk you back off a ledge after losing a deal. It happens to us all, that type of stuff.
Awesome. That's really insightful stuff. I hope you enjoyed getting to know Tom a little bit better and maybe getting a better understanding of, where he comes from and where he's at, how he's wired, and how he gets things done at the level he does. If it was valuable to you, please comment below, like, and subscribe. And if you liked what we're doing, we'll do it again. Really appreciate your time and hope the clients out there enjoyed this.